So this past weekend, I got to do my second race this year.
Go get him, bud. Have fun.
Thanks.
In 3, 2, 1.
This time it was a 50K through some woods and some pretty decent terrain in my own hometown here of Wausau, Wisconsin. So this was right around Rib Mountain area. We covered about a little over 5 miles of a loop. And there was 6 loops, so it came in just over 30 miles, 31 and change. It's a fantastic time out there, though. The weather's just beautiful here right now. The course was perfect. They had to change the course a little bit. The last year it was a lot of big mountains, and you're going up ski slopes and that sort of thing. Mountains for central Wisconsin, that is. I didn't really miss that too much at all. The trail was great. We still had about 600 feet elevation on the loop, and I don't know. I thought it was actually a little bit better to do it this way. I really enjoyed the loop process too. All my races for some reason this year have been on short loops, and mentally I was ready to handle that, and it worked out really well. The race overall went good. Ran it with my friend Chad. We ran together for the whole thing, and it was really nice to have someone else right there talking with them, communicating, keep pushing each other, and it's just easier to keep moving when you have someone with you the whole time. Made a new friend out on the course, Seth, in his first 50K. He'd only ever run, I think, 15 miles before that, so that was a huge step up for him. But fantastic. He did an awesome job, and I was happy to see him finish at the end. A little bit about the course, though, is it was through a lot of private land and on some snowmobile trails, that sort of thing, so a little rutted, a little bit of rocks, but I managed to kick every rock I found along the way. My toe was pretty much black and blue, and I'm sure my nail's gonna end up falling off here before too long. But other than the kicking of the rocks, the footing was actually pretty good. It's just funny when your legs start to get tired, and you think you're going to step over it, and you hit it. It's unfortunate, but someday I'll learn maybe to pick up my feet a little bit more. On the back side of the course, there's a kind of a field that we run through, and this had to be my favorite spot, hands down. Being right next to the mountain, you're still on a little bit of elevation compared to the surrounding area, and it is just beautiful out there, just breathtaking. You do a little run through the only thing I call is like a storybook forest, so there's these gold and maples, and it's wide open enough in there so that you get a good feel for like this forest that's just this old hardwood forest, and it's just beautiful running through it. It was fantastic. Weather was great. No rain this year. Yes, no rain. Last year it was so cold because of the rain. Temperature was actually about the same range, right? And we started in, I don't know, high 30s, and at peak I think it got 48. Felt great running through that the whole time. So I don't know. It was a good little run, and I'm happy to have another race done this year with actual people out there. Actually, the favorite part of the race was when we were completing our 5th loop. It was just before the 15K runners started, so they had 2 loops to set off on, and we had 1 more to go. So we did a real quick stop at the bag drop area, got a little more food, and as soon as the 15Ks took off, we took off with them, which was so nice to have other people around. With an ultra, I think we had 17 people doing the one we were doing. There's not, even on a 5-mile course, there's not people around you most of the time. So it was kind of fun to have others with you, and a lot of fresh legs helped to kind of propel us forward then too on that last loop. So yeah, all around, great run. If you're looking for one to do next year about this time, the Ironbull Ultra trail run, 50K, 15K. It's going to be back in the mountain again next year, I'm pretty sure. Fantastic race. It was super well run. The event organizers did such a fantastic job marking the trail. I heard there was a little bit of an issue on the version 1 course where some people they missed a turn. That happens with these trail runs. It's about orienteering a bit too, and following the trail guides and looking at the map and knowing where you are beforehand. So that's unfortunate, but I thought everything was super well marked. Fantastic day, fantastic people around there. They had a really good event afterwards too, with live music, and they brought in a food truck, and all the racers got free tacos afterwards. So fantastic, highly recommend it. Go do it if you can. If you like this kind of video thing, there's likes and subscribe buttons and those... whatever.